Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we will concentrate strictly on this focus right here. It's been standing too long and it misses me. It wants to drive. Let's get it painted. For those of you that are waiting for the transmission work on this focus, this will be coming shortly. Trying to schedule it in for next week. Me and Igor will be taking the transmission off and changing out the forks and clutch, all etc. So stay tuned for that focus. This 2011 or 2010, I'm not sure. This one might be 2010. I think that one is 2011. That's a parts car. This car is coming to the show. This is the main damage right here. Main plus diagnostics. I already started some. And this vehicle right here, man, it's a sad story. I'm not gonna talk about it. However, I ended up buying this car too, using it as parts. I'm gonna use the hood, the headlight, bumper. Nah, I'm not sure about this right here, even though I need the control arm and etc. However, so this will be coming. Got the pint of paint of Oxford White for the focus here, and some final wash. This stuff is really good for prepping before you paint. All right, guys, let's head to the shop. Okay, I'm gonna use this area for sanding. Yeah, all dark. Looks good to the camera. So I'm gonna move this forklift. I'm probably gonna spray right here again. I want to get a blow up booth, but I didn't have enough time to grab it. So it's only gonna be a bumper and a fender. Hoping it's gonna work out. Hi. Hey girl. What's up? What's up? Okay. Wow, that took me an hour to get everything set up to paint a fender and a bumper. However, game plan. We'll go over shortly what I have laid out here on the table. Real quick, what I want to do is grab a 600 grit sandpaper and wet sand the fender real quick and the bumper. So we'll call it phase one. While all that dries, we'll go over the spray gun that we're going to be using. Then the pads, actually, look at these sandable, flexible sanding block kit I got. This is going to be really exciting. First time I'm using one of these. So we can start with this and we'll go from there. All right, let's look into these blocks. Boom. 7 blocks. 1, 2, same one. Oh, this is cool right here. Look at this, they're all flexible. Baller. Oh, these are nice. Look at that. This is like for a hood, big surface areas. Keep everything even. Look at this one right here. Really nice too. Quarter panels. Doors, nice, compact, very nice. And another big one right here. So I think these are what? Identical? These two are identical. Cool. These two are identical. For the fender, I'm gonna start with this sanding block. Let's check out the sandpapers it came with. I need 600 grit. This is 220. Okay, what else they got? That's it. Yeah, 220. That's not gonna work for us. This is good for sanding Bondo and like rough surfaces. I'm gonna repeat that again. And look at this. Your customer. Thank you very much for your trust and support on us. We will do our best to deliver our product. That's really cool. Awesome. Thank you. Back to business. Started. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Full control, nicely and evenly sanding here. Look at that. That's gonna be fast. Nice. Now we're gonna let it dry. So that fender took me about an hour, about 45 solid minutes of sanding, and I'm still not done. Another probably 15 minutes of getting the inner side of the fender with a sandable sponge. However, I'm gonna sand this with 600. Probably take me another hour. Let's get into it. Okay, I got one side ready to go basically. See that? Really nice. Compared to this side, still have to do. Okay, fender has dried out. See how I scuffed it? A nice dull look. Spots like this I need to touch up right here. And then one more spot right here and there. As for the bumper, this is just drying. Scuffed the whole thing. Wet sanded it nicely. Just no hard pressing. Just let the sponge do its own thing. Just flow with the motion. Okay. While this all dries, I have to sand this right here. And this right here. Dry sand actually. And this right here. This is the sponge I'm gonna use. While all this dries, look at this, looks good. You see that look now? No shine to it. We're gonna go ahead and assemble this spray gun that I'm gonna use for the first time here. I got it for 180 bucks, Black Widow. Let's assemble this bad boy. As for the sanding blocks, I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Okay, so we got the gun. Boom. Wham, I want to say. That's very cool. Check it. Nozzle. Good. Okay, so this is how it's gonna work. This is disposable. All this is disposable. The cool thing about this gun is you can reuse the cup without washing. This is the measuring cup. How this thing should work in theory, I never used it yet, but this is how it's gonna work. So take one of these cups, which I have a whole box of. I showed you guys at the beginning of the video. Put the sucker in here, and now you can see ready to go. All right, I got lights. And we have Tony Montano. Which way is he coming in? Oh, there he is. Okay, let's get set up and mix the paint and use this awesome product here called Prep All Wax and Grease Remover. This is what we're gonna use before we start spraying. I guess we're ready to go. Got the paint, clear coat right here, reducer or activator. For bulldog. Hey, you want to bulldog this real quick? Let's mix everything
Ready
first.
to paint in 5 minutes.
Excellent.
Is this your paint?
Yes, sir. The
You
opener
just
is
got it
right here.
today?
Yes, sir.
So it should be mixed.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
should be. So mixing paint, Tony. Can you tell me what parts you're gonna mix?
This one it says 2 to 1. 2 parts of paint, 1 part of paint reducer, which is this thing right here. Zubisa.
Yep.
Man.
Here we go. How you like the mask, dude? How you like the new filtration system on your face? Nice, huh? You're welcome. This is very important because it's sticky and collects all the particles from your bumper, your fender, anything you paint. You use the sticky pad. Not pad, but like a sponge or a cloth. Look at this. But you can't hold it in one place. You just gotta keep going with it. Remove everything you see. Nice. Let's inspect for leaks. Okay, not on that side and anything on this side. I'm not seeing any. I think we're good. It's bad? Do we need to use the other gun? Do you think? Let me check if there's another nozzle, okay? Okay, we have to switch guns. That gun apparently is gonna be good for primer. It's way spraying, the nozzle's way too big. Let's put it that way. So look, I'm gonna put this right here. final coat of paint. Everything's looking very nice. Nice. That's for the fender. This is amazing. Oxford white. Clear coat time. As for the gun, awesome gun, but the nozzle is way too big. 1.7. Way too big. So it's not spraying paint, it's dumping paint. Alright, let's import it in. Okay. For 1 part of activator. So it's gonna be one right there, and it's gonna go right there. 4, 2, 1. Ching, ching, ching.
Right?
No, I'm good, dog. Thank you. Okay. Make sure to mix it really good.
Not very nice.
Nice. Okay guys, this is the first coat. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit while he prepares for the second coat. Turned out pretty nice. You can see the dust particles landing there, and that's why we need a paint booth. Hopefully this is the last time I'm doing this ghetto style. But you know, sometimes you gotta work with what you have. Look at this thing. And don't get me wrong, I'm very blessed. Look at this. I'm blessed. Alright, this time probably the final coat. Am I wrong or correct? Possibly?
You're supposed to do 3.
Okay. Well,
We'll see.
Okay. After the second coat, that is looking spiffy here. Definitely nice. Man, this looks like it's it, yeah? It's it. Did you get the cap? All good? And the cap.
Left so I can spray it one more time.
Awesome, man. This turned out really nice. Definitely the fender that's on the car right now, it's like a yellow white. It doesn't match. So I think somebody sprayed that one before, and this Oxford white is like a fresh white. So I'm glad I didn't take that fender off. And this is the new fender we'll be installing. It was black earlier. The sanding sponge made it so easy to sand evenly and no extra streaks. Turned out really nice. Tony, you are the man. Thank you so much. And I think I owe you now again. I know I don't. I owe you nothing. No, I'm kidding. No, I'll get you back, bro. No. Okay. I know you will. You can't really hide over here. And for dinner, after a hard day of painting, we're gonna have some chicken skewers with some greens. Wow. There you go. Tony ended up going another layer, applying another layer of clear coat. Look at that look. That looks good. That looks good. That looks really good. And the bumper. Man, that is nice. I think the match is gonna be really good. So, gonna let it dry for a day. And then I will remove the original bumper and the fender. Do exactly the same process as I did on the last car. Put everything, all the panels, wiring, everything. From the bumper onto new bumper. And the fender to a new fender. Thank you guys for watching. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think of this video. I've been doing a lot of shorts, so make sure you guys keep up with my shorts. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Oh yeah. Let's lower this sucker. They're cooking. Have a good evening, everyone, or good day. Well, welcome back, Mr. Vacationing Guy.